Hi Taylor, I just wanted to do a quick video up because it would just take me too long to type it out. But after looking at your numbers, I actually think they look pretty darn great. When I hear people talk about going to 1,300 calories, 900 calories, I really start to panic because I have had too many women come to me that have tried to sustain that 1,200 calorie mark for so long, and if they ever bump up out of that 1,200 calorie mark, then they put on weight instantly, and it becomes this thing where I think I mentioned it in the video before of our body just adapts to that, and the more frequent we go down into these really low numbers, the harder it is to get our body to adapt back the other way. So having us hover too low for too long, especially, I mean, you're very, very young, but especially as we get older, then it really becomes a challenge. So I always love people to be able to find a number that they're comfortable with, that they don't feel like they have to diet too much. It's just a matter of focusing on healthy whole foods, and it's just easier to hit those numbers. Whereas if you're hovering around the 1,000 to 1,200 calories all the time, you really have to pay attention to everything you're eating. I mean, a night out is basically 1,200 calories easily. So that's just always my my concern when people go too low. I will send a link, actually. Precision Nutrition, who's like one of the best trusted sources of nutrition information. I've got my level 1 and level 2 from them. They just did an excellent article about the possible negative side effects of dieting too much or staying too low for too long, and just about reverse dieting, things like that, about the people that are able to maintain a certain leanness while eating a bit more calories. You know those people like that, and you're like, why? That's why I asked, how frequently have you dieted in the past? So that being said, I looked at your numbers and it looked like you are still doing what the MyFitnessPal app does. And if you want to get a meeting with one of the coaches, that's totally fine. But in my experience, having more protein and a little bit less carbs really helps people lose weight faster. So I only did it up to, sorry, I gotta swipe away here. I put you at 40% carbs, 30 protein, 30 fat, where MyFitnessPal app automatically puts you at 50 carb. I think they only put you at 20 protein and 30 fat. I could be wrong. I might have to double check those numbers. So I will screenshot the math that I did for you. And if you just want to hover between your numbers and my numbers and see which feels better, you might feel like you're a bit more satisfied with the higher protein numbers. You might feel like you're not hungry as much. It actually takes calories to burn protein, so they have a much, much higher thermic effect compared to other foods. So bumping up our protein can help us lose weight faster. Anyways, I don't want to go over and have it not sent to you again, although I did find a workaround for that. But I'll send this to you, okay? Thanks so much for keeping in touch, and let me know what you think. Bye.